So you've been to a lot of dating workshops, and I know you bought a lot of books about dating, and you're quite active in your church singles ministry, but you're still single. And I know you have done all the things that they told you to do at the workshops, in the singles ministry, and in the books, and you are still single. Believe me, I understand that frustration. I'm April, the LOVEologist, and I'm here to help you with this situation. So, today we're going to talk about 3 dating habits that are keeping you single. So stay tuned so we can get to the bottom of these issues. Welcome, lovebirds. I'm April, the LOVEologist. Yes, I am your love coach. And I'm the author of this nice little book right here, What Your Mama Didn't Tell You About Dating, as well as several journals, and you can find them all on Amazon. The link is in the description. I have made it my life's mission to help those of you highly ambitious professionals who desire an interracial relationship to attract that special someone who will be your forever partner. Now, if you should need my assistance, be sure that you lean into me. I will certainly be there to catch you. So in the description is a link to my calendar, and it says, lean into me. Let's chat. Schedule your time on my calendar so that I can catch you and answer all your questions and concerns about dating. Now, if you will stick around till the end, I'm actually going to add in a bonus. So let's get started. If you see me looking down, yes, I have notes. See, got notes. Let's go with number 1. You may have this question running around in your head, and it is, where have all the good men gone? Where can I find a good man? Well, one of the things you want to do is make sure that you're being out so that you can be seen by the good man. And you want to pay attention to where you're going. Don't just go to your regular 3 places. You need to vary the locations that you go, or shall I say your route you take. You know, a lot of ladies just go to the grocery store, and it's their favorite grocery store, so they go to that one all the time, to church, and to work. You know, 1, 2, 3. Grocery store, church, work. Vary your route. Go to a different grocery store. When you go to work, stop and get a coffee every once in a while. Or if you're already getting a coffee, go to a different coffee shop. But vary your route. And also, I actually have something to solve that issue for you. I have a gift for you. It's called 50 Locations to Connect with Mr. or Mrs. Right. You can find the link to it in the description. And when you get it, be sure that you read the instructions and follow those instructions so that you can get the most out of all 50 locations. So once again, it's down in the description, or if the description's up here and you're on Facebook, and it says 50 locations to connect with Mr. or Mrs. Right. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is that you're holding on to some old, outdated ideas and thoughts. So let me give you a few examples of what I'm talking about here. I'm waiting on God. I hear that so much. I'm waiting on God. Well, here's the deal. God has put in you what you need to work with to attract Mr. Right. Now, you will need my assistance to help you tweak a few things that you may want to get a deeper understanding on. But God is waiting on you to do something. You don't need to be waiting on him. You've got the goods. Let's go on to another idea that's outdated. I'm not asking no man out. They got to ask me out. The first time I heard a lady put it just like that, I cracked up inside. I couldn't laugh. I couldn't laugh out loud, but I cracked up inside. The thing is, nobody's asking you to ask the guys out. Nobody's pressuring you to ask the guys out. But like I said, you want to be out and be seen. And the thing is, if you're going to be out, be seen because you want to be attracting somebody, you also want to do what I call drop the hanky. And what that means is you're giving them a signal that lets them know that you are interested. A signal that lets them know that it's okay for them to come over and talk to you. A signal, start a conversation with them. A signal to let them know that you are okay and a safe person to talk to. You know, there's so much stuff that has been happening in the world today. There's some of the men just kind of hold back, shall I say, a little. Because if you think about all the stuff that's been in the news and how men have had to deal with different situations, a lot of them seriously are waiting on you to say something first so that they know that you are actually interested or open to talking to them. Compliment the guy, smile at the guy, start a conversation with the guy. You don't have to ask him out. Just let him know it's okay for him to come approach you or chat with you. Let's move on to my third outdated idea. For those of you who are closer to my age, I know you've heard this. And some of you younger ladies, maybe it was just kind of implied in your home or maybe in your neighborhood. And that is this: don't you bring no white boy home. Oh Lord, I have heard that said so many times. And in my younger days, in my, let's say, 30s, it was a big thing. But here's the deal. When it comes to dating interracially, I want you to look at it like this. It's about you. It's about your happiness. There's no need for you to stay in a relationship or look for guys in the same old types of locations just because they're from your culture. So, when it comes to dating interracially, you will need to give the guys a signal. You will need to start a conversation and let them know it's okay to talk to you. But it's about your happiness. Because remember, you're the one who has to live in this relationship or without a relationship. If you let everybody else try to tell you what to do, you're the one who has to be in love with this guy, not them. It's about your happiness. Let's move on to number 3. And before we get to number 3, like, comment, share. And if you're on YouTube, be sure that you subscribe and let your friends know that April, the LOVEologist, is on YouTube and they should come and get their dating nuggets. Let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is you want to be dating. You want to be engaged. You even want to be married. But you have not yet opened yourself up to interracial dating. You know, when you open yourself to interracial dating, there's a lot of benefits. But particularly, you open yourself up to a larger pool of guys to choose from. And remember, you're the one making the decision. You're the one doing the choosing, okay? So, yes, you open yourself up to a larger pool of dating. And one of the reasons why this is important is because you are probably running into the challenge of not connecting with someone who likes to do the same types of things that you like. Someone who you're not connecting with someone who likes to go the same places that you like to go. And when you open up the possibilities, that gives you more opportunities to connect with persons, or shall I say guys, who actually like the same things you do. Guys that are more guys that are compatible to you. You know, especially when it comes to your lifestyle, your education, and your income. And here's our bonus. Number 4. Number 4. And let me just go back before I hit number 4 and review the others. The first one we talked about was, where have all the good men gone? And remember, when you look in the description below, there's a link down there that says, lean into me, let's chat. And there's another link down there that says 50 locations to connect with Mr. or Mrs. Right. We also talked about holding on to those old and outdated thoughts and ideas. Don't be waiting on God. You don't have to worry about asking the guys out, because if they're interested in you, they're going to ask you out. And think about your happiness. Okay? Think about your happiness. Because a lot of people who are trying to enforce this on you, they'll be gone on to glory, and here you'll be maybe without nobody or in an unhappy relationship. So this is about your happiness. Number 4, we talked about you haven't opened yourself up to interracial dating. You want to have a larger pool of guys to choose from, guys who are compatible to you, then you want to open yourself up to interracial dating. And the bonus, number 4, is, have you actually asked for assistance from a professional? Have you made the decision that you are going to invest in yourself and invest in your love life and ask a professional for help? The reason I say this is because I have talked to so many ladies, and they have asked their friends, their relatives, their moms, their aunts, and all of these other people. But when you talk to people who are not professionals, they are limited to their knowledge, their experiences. When you talk to a professional like myself, who has been trained, we have been taught a lot of different scenarios. We have been given a lot of options that we can share with you. So, shall I say, we have limitless options to provide you with to help you get on your journey of attracting that forever partner. So remember, you can lean into me, and I will help you with your questions, your concerns, or your habits that are keeping you single, which is what we talked about today. I'm April, the LOVEologist. I'm your love coach. I'm a certified dating coach. I'm also the author of the book, What Your Mama Didn't Tell You About Dating. And yes, I have made it my life's mission to help those of you highly ambitious professionals who desire to be in an interracial relationship to attract that special someone who will be your forever partner. So again, if you should need my assistance, be sure that you lean into me. I will certainly be there to catch you. And the link to my calendar is right in the description. I'll see you next week, right here on the Authentic Love Academy. Bye-bye now.